Hi people, today I'm collaborating with two beautiful female YouTubers and we're talking about why men can never win arguments with women and what we can do when there's an argument. If you're ready as I am, then let's go.
Yes. That's all the accolades.
No, I don't want the video to be too long.
Wait, is that your intro? In my life.
I know, but come on, it's my channel. Are you trying to tell me what to do on my channel? I mean, I won't come to your channel and tell you what to do. What are you guys talking about? Guys, another man has been caught in the trap. He's arguing with two women. I mean, you can't win an argument with one woman, and now there are two. So there's no hope for him, but the show has to go on, so... In the self-help industry, when someone tells you you can't do something, you tell them you can. There are so many quotes to back this. Tell me I cannot, so I can show you that I can. There's a popular one by Maya Angelou, and I quote, "If you want me to do something, tell me I can't do it." But ladies and gentlemen, only the gentlemen. There's one thing that I can assure you you can never do. Never, ever. You can never win an argument with a woman. You can never win an argument with a woman. You can never win an argument. Is it because these women have some special voodoo powers? Did they learn this in school? Or do they have a degree in arguing? When women meet, do they exchange ideas on how to argue? The answer is simple. You can't argue with feelings. They are expressing their feelings and not logic. Have you ever argued with someone who feels they're right, even though there's no proof or self-reflection? The more you try to prove you're right and they're wrong, the more you push them to different levels of anger. Let's just say you're the first man in the world to win this argument with a woman. You've won, you've succeeded. Yay! But she's crying. She's sad. You've made her cry. You've made her feel stupid. You've made her feel dumb. Now you're going to have an argument about how insensitive you are and how you don't consider her emotions and how you've made her cry. Do you see where I'm going with this? It never ends. Proving you're right is like you're shooting yourself in the foot. Don't argue with a woman. Communicate like an adult. Why should you even argue? We should be working to find a solution. We're in this relationship because we want to share our love. We want to make each other feel happy. And arguments, don't do that. No, she's wrong. She's wrong for doing that. I want to show her that I'm right. She's always emotionally blackmailing me. Shh, shut up. This is how the women actually feel.
It really breaks my heart when I have to be in an argument, heated arguments with someone I really like, because I'm not about that life.
Arguments become so draining. They become very draining.
To be honest, because a lot of things will be going through my mind and I start asking myself, is this dude right for me? Am I making a mistake?
I even feel it, like it's so draining, so ish.
I feel really awful, especially them ones where the guy makes you feel like you're overreacting or making something out of nothing. But guess what, bruh?
Oh shit, here we go again.
If there wasn't a problem, I don't think I will be on heat.
I think it depends.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
The passion level for the guy starts to go from there and it starts to go to nothing and zero.
If I'm not really attracted to you, we are always arguing, it means we are not compatible in a way. So, but if I'm really attracted to you, we can work it out.
Really like a person and you guys argue, you try to fix things. But if it's someone you're just on some, like I can't do
I don't really like you like that, and then you're stressing me.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm not happy, and that is why I am showing this pleasure. Yeah, that's where I'm showing it.
Sometimes actually girls like they like bringing about an argument, but not drama. They just want attention from their guys, so sometimes they'll just spark up something,
like one or two.
Yeah, 1 or 2 and stuff.
The reason why there's an argument in the first place is because something needs to be addressed. Someone needs clarity.
Everybody thinks differently, and our minds are set differently because of maybe background, how we're brought up, or life's experiences.
I won't be forming arguments on purpose. No. I know there's a time
Oh shit, here we go again.
where some girls feel like, oh, they have to whip the weave in your face, show you their new nails and be like, who is she? Who is she? But I'm not like that. I can't do that. If guys would just put their egos aside for a minute and hold their tongues for a minute and just listen when we speak, the world would be such a better place.
Everyone likes someone who listens to them, and the more you have a partner who listens to you, the more you guys grow, the more the attraction, even as human beings. So in a relationship, that's one of the keys, to listen to your partner.
If majority of the guys out there would just shut up, shush it, for a second, just a second, and listen to the girls speak, listen to me talk, majority of the heated arguments would be a thing of the past.
I think everybody likes it when they're making a point across, or they're trying to get a point across, and then the person is actually listening and they've stopped everything they're doing, because it's assumed that men listen more, so it's not really a problem most of the time, unless the guy is a woman.
Oh no, she didn't!
Unless the guy is a woman.
Oh no, this heifer didn't!
After the argument, if the person is trying to show that they're sorry or trying to make things work, that actually helps you, and your feelings for that person even goes more, because it shows that the person wants to fix things and wants to better themselves.
Having arguments just show you guys have your own individual personalities and perspective on issues and things, but the way to communicate it has to be respectful. I ain't gonna be disrespected in the name of an argument. I'm gonna stand for that. I gotta stand for that.
Okay, even if you overdid it and you overreacted, the fact that he understands and he says, okay, I understand from where you are coming from, and I'm sorry if maybe I did something wrong, and you also apologize. When you guys come to an understanding and an agreement, which is better, and it actually makes a girl grow fonder for that person and like that person more.
Arguments are a very natural thing in every healthy relationship. Both parties need to learn how to communicate respectfully.
It's good to have a partner who listens to your problems, even when you're not arguing, not necessarily when you're arguing, but in all situations, everything you go through, communication and listening is a good thing.
Effective communication is everything in a relationship. And if we can't have a decent conversation without it ending with a choke slam, then what are we doing? From now on, let's communicate properly so that we don't have to argue unnecessarily over unnecessary issues.
If you disagree with us, let us know. And if you agree with us, it would be good feedback.
You're probably watching this and you're thinking, so should the women always have their way? Are the women always right? Can we never win? Can't we resolve anything? Because anytime there's a problem and we have to argue about it, when we try to prove to them they are wrong, they are either going to cry or make us feel bad, and in the end we have to apologize even though we're not at fault. Even though we feel we are not at fault.
What should we do?
This is what you should do when an argument starts.
Oh, shut up.
Arguments kill attraction. There's nothing seductive about arguing. If you've just met a girl, maybe for the last month or the last 2 weeks,
And you're always arguing, bro, you should just leave and get this,
when a woman is upset about something, she resolves it by talking about it. If you look at how women relate to one another, they share their pain, their stories, their heartbreak stories, their experiences, and in the process, they bond. And that is why your exes are friends.
That's the key.
Our mentality is to fix things. When there's a problem, we want to find a quick solution. We want to use our logic all the time to find solutions. When we try to fix it, we wreck it. Now fix it Frank becomes wreck it Ralph. Rather, shh and listen to her. Try to understand where she's coming from. Try to understand why she's mad. And occasionally, repeat to them what they said. This should be you when she's talking.
I've told you several times not to be taking pictures with these girls.
So you said my my picture with Rihanna made you uncomfortable. Okay, so that's why you're mad. Okay, go on.
Why do you have to put your hand on her waist?
Tell me everything. Don't leave anything
Like,
out.
what's the meaning of that? What do you think? She sent you nudes and you were going to download it. Well, why should you
Zendaya
even
sent
download
me
it? Like,
nudes
am I not
and
enough for you? Look.
So I shouldn't have downloaded the nudes. Okay. So after all this, you understand where she's coming from. You understand what is making her mad. Stop trying to justify your actions. Stop trying to prove that you're right. After minutes of talking,
A few moments later.
you should hear her say, "Oh, I'm so glad we talked. I feel so much better now that we talked." Now at this point, you know that she's alright. She has vented out the things she didn't like. She has talked about it, and now you have a stronger bond. And this is where you... But wait, it looks like nothing has been resolved. Maybe she did something you didn't like, and she's probably still going to do the same thing because you haven't really talked about it. Rather than arguing with her or being angry about that, you sit her down when she's cool, when she's happy, and humbly, politely, and lovingly, you express your displeasure with that particular thing. Baby, you know I'm a man of my word and I always like to do things I say I'll do. So I feel very frustrated when you tell me you do something and you don't pull through. When you tell me we'll meet up for dinner and you don't show up. When you tell me you buy me the PS5 but you don't buy it because it's not out. You get what I mean. In summary, we can't win an argument with a woman because women argue their feelings while we argue logic. In our course to prove that we are right logically, we push them to different levels of anger. Rather, when she expresses her displeasure about something, all we have to do is shut up, listen, and repeat what she's told us. And when she's finally cool, we can express our displeasure in the most loving, humblest, and most politeful way possible. Once upon a time, we lived in a world where all men understood women, and so there were no arguments, and everyone lived happily ever after. Yay! You may not agree with this, and that's fine. But just know that the truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is. I want to say a big thank you to all the people that made this video possible. Love you so much. I look forward to more collab videos like this. This has been so much fun. My name is Kwame Jokoto, aka Mr. Burgundy, and I'm out with the ladies.